Hello, it's Jonathan Porterfield of Eco Cars, and another great Nissan Leaf we have here on Orkney on a 13 plate. It's the Gen 1 Leaf and registered the 20th of March 2013, so it's just over 3 years old. It is in beautiful blue, Sonic Blue I think it's called, and it is absolutely flawless. There's not a mark on this car. It really is a credit to the previous leased owner who I spoke to, who's actually now got a Tesla. So the gentleman that owned this, or leased it, is a real EV fanatic. Anyway, there is the 3-pin plug charger is with the car, the granny cable, and I will also supply type 1 to type 2 cable for the car as well. I don't think it's ever had anything in the boot. It really is very, very clean. Rear seats drop down in a 70-30 split. Reversing camera is standard on the Gen 1 Leaf. It's in great condition. Not a mark, not a tear, no undue odours. Proper Nissan mats in all 4 footwells. Isofix in the rear seats, 3 rear inertia seat belts, 3 headrests, electric windows all round. Driver's side. The car is running, that's why it's beeping to tell me it's running. The keys are in the ignition. Proper Leaf overmats, no holes to the carpet. Driver's seat as new, it's height adjustable. And as you can see, front passenger seat absolutely unmarked, and a proper Leaf mat in the front passenger footwell. So inside the Leaf we have 2 keys. And these are basically keyless entry. So to start a Leaf, we put our foot on the brake, press the power button, and the car starts. And we're showing the guaranteed mileage there, 22,723, 515 miles of which I've done myself when I bought this up from Leicestershire to Aberdeen. Drives absolutely spot on. Drives like all the other Leaf I've ever had. We have sat nav, all sorts of various functions on the central screen, energy information. You can also set a charging timer and a climate timer, so it preheats the car. There's a raft of things you can do on here, as well as, when you pop it in reverse, a reversing camera. That's the rear bumper. It really is a fantastic feature to have a reversing camera on the Nissan Leaf, which is standard all except for the Vizier entry spec. But this is a Gen 1 Leaf with the sat nav and reversing camera. Pop the CDs in the top, and we also have a USB connection there, MP3 player, and also a 1/2" 5mm jack the other side as well. That's the gear stick arrangement. Pull the stick across and down for drive, cross and up for reverse, and press P for park. It really is that simple. Electronic handbrake which automatically comes off. Lots of storage. Airbags galore. Driver's airbag, front passenger airbag, A pillar, B pillar and C pillar airbags in the rear. They really are fantastic cars to own. Bluetooth phone, cruise control, speed limiter, electric windows all round. It really is a great car to own. So let me just show you through all the documents. So it is here. It was from Arval, and it was leased to a company called Digitech Business Equipment. And its date of registration is there. Is the, from all my camera can focus, is the 21st of March 2013. You'll be classed as a second keeper. It's had its first MOT as well, and it's now MOT till, my camera is taking a real while to focus. It's MOT till the 30th of March 2017. I don't quite know why, I do apologise. There we go. Why it's not focusing, but it's taxed. It's MOT, there we go, till the 30th of March 2017. I'm still getting used to this camera, but I'll get there eventually. All the documents are here with the car. The sat nav manual, quick reference guide, everything that came with the car is here, including the service book, which is showing. It's 2 service stamps, and I can do this with one hand. There we go. Both at Nissan dealers, and last at 14,000 on the 2nd of April 2015, which was a minor service. So the next one will be a major service as well, which is just a brake fluid change. So it's now showing 22,000, last serviced at 14. Everything is as it should be, and there's the remaining battery warranty on the car as well. And we will also sell this car with our own 3-month 3,000 mile warranty. People often ask how we charge a Nissan Leaf. I'll just show you. We pull this lever here, and basically walk round to the front of the car, and under here we have 2 connections. That's the rapid charge connection, which charges the car in 20 minutes, and that's your 3-pin plug or 16 amp charger that you charge from home. So both connections are at the front, very simple to use, and of course I demonstrate how to do that when I come to hand over the car to you. So before I do a final walk around the car, I'll just take you for a short test drive. So welcome to the test drive. So with my foot on the brake, I press the power button. That's it, the car starts. With my foot on the brake, pull the lever across and down towards me so D is engaged on the dashboard, and away we go. Really is that simple. Just the 2 pedals, no gearbox of course. And the first thing you notice, other than the silence, is the amount of torque and power that an all-electric car has. Doesn't pull to the left or the right. You leave the steering wheel, it just drives lovely and straight. And like I said, I've driven over 500 miles in this car from Leicestershire to Aberdeen. Absolutely faultless, like all the other Leaf we've had, because there's so few moving parts. Other benefits: charge up at home for less than 2p a mile. It'll cost you under £2 on a cheap rate overnight tariff to charge up if you were totally flat. So very, very cheap running costs. 0 road tax, and it's just a great car to drive. It really is. It really is the future. So what else? Servicing costs. Well, there's no oil, there's no gearbox, there's no cam belts, and when you start thinking about all the things you have in a normal car, you soon start to realise that servicing at a Nissan dealer is relatively simple, which involves a pollen filter change to make the car smell nice, check the tyres, check the brakes, that's it. So here on Orkney, CSO manned in Stromness, who is approved to service and do warranty work on any Nissan. He services Nissan Leaf and also the ENV200 electric Nissan van, and an intermediate service is around about £65, and that's basically for his hour-and-a-half labour. So very, very cheap to run. He might give you some screen wash. You come off the throttle in an electric car, you have what's called regen braking, which basically means that the motor turns into a dynamo and will help reduce the speed of the car, and that in turn pushes electricity back into the battery, thus increasing your range. So your fuel tank will go up as well as down, unlike a conventional internal combustion engined vehicle. Joy to drive. If you've got any questions about this or any of our electric vehicles or electric cars in general, then feel free to ask me any questions anytime. If you buy from us, great. If you don't and you just want questions answering, just give me a ring. I'm only too happy to help people see that these really do make a great deal of sense. Now, we also do a buy to order service, so if you didn't want a blue 2013 Nissan Leaf but you wanted a red one or a white one, or you wanted some specific colour, then give me a call. I have access to all ex-lease vehicles and Nissan stock so I can supply you exactly the car you need and supply to order. We supply not only Orkney and Scotland but also all of the UK, including the Republic of Ireland, and last week I sold an electric vehicle to the island of Malta, so I'm now truly international. So buy with confidence. All the comments on my testimonials page are genuine, and also if you go to the website carbuyingadvisor.co.uk, it's an independent, it's a bit like TripAdvisor, it's an independent website that gives people honest opinions about dealers and the service they got, and so look me up as Eco Cars. So that concludes this very short test drive. I'll just take you now for a final walk around this Leaf. So welcome back from the test drive. Like I said at the beginning, I cannot find a mark, a chip, a scuff on this car. It is in absolutely stunning condition. No marks to the alloys, locking wheel nuts are in place. I cannot see any chips to the bonnet. It really is what we call a grade 1 car. No chips to the windscreen. It is perfect. For a 3-year-old car, it is absolutely beautiful. So thanks for watching this video. If you've got any questions, feel free to contact me, Jonathan, at any time.